Maisie didn't come down yet, so they're not romping, but there's a little bit of Pearl exploring in the snow. She's been running back and forth. Oh. Give her some privacy. You can see the railing top has about 4 inches of snow. Were you in the snow? Were you in the snow? Yes. Just a little bit of a panorama before the winds come. It's a little windy now. And knock all the snow off the trees. The trees and the bushes are all covered in snow right now. It was, I guess, a sticky snow last night. So there you go. And 4 inches, about 4 inches, right, Pop? About 4 inches. Yeah. Tiny, tiny flakes coming down at the moment. I was surprised to see that it was 17. The rhododendron leaves are not nearly as curly as 17 would indicate, but they're covered in snow, so that probably has something to do with it. But pretty chilly out there. Apparently it's not too cold to snow though. Oofta. Good morning. So you saw our snow, 4 inches of snow. Right, Pup? You like that snow. Maisie, on the other hand, is still in bed, but she had her treat. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I am Barbara. And I'm having my Queen City coffee. I'm trying to see if I like it without cream. Unfortunately, I don't like most coffees without cream, and I'm trying to cut down on the cream. Because my weight's up. But I do like it better with cream. It's good coffee though. I like the coffee. Yeah. Yeah. I might order some of that. Hey, I take suggestions from you guys, and this is the coffee that was the gift from Celeste. So yesterday it snowed all day, but it stopped for a couple of hours, and for most of it, it was really, really light snow. I mean, flurries, but constant. But we did get a chance to go to the park and walk the dogs, which is good because we are not going to be able to go today. And there was a box at the mailbox. Dennis was expecting a package, so pulled everything in the car, went for our walk, and I brought all the boxes in, and you know, then we had a couple boxes. Anyway, turns out it wasn't for Dennis. It was for Pearl and Maisie. The lovely Rebecca sent them a bark box from Layla and Layden, her dogs, who I will show you a picture of, but meanwhile back at the ranch. I had to do an unboxing video. Well, I opened it up and I squeaked something, and Dennis is like, oh, you better do an unboxing video, and the dogs are right there. So I did. So here it is. We got a bark box from Lila and Layden, who are Rebecca's puppies. And look what we got. And I'm doing an unboxing. Well, I started it and I'm like, oh my gosh. And Dennis said, you need to do an unboxing. And Maisie is looking for a new toy. So I thought I better do it now. So we got Joey jammies. Look at these cute jammies. Look at this cute koala bear. Oh, with a flap. How adorable. That flap's not going to last very long. We shall see. And some goodies. This one's kind of crazy. Pumpkin and honey recipe. Well, our dogs are pretty keto, but we'll see what they think of that. And this is adorable. This is one of those things that has like the paper in it that's so... But it's a slipper. Hey, puppy. Did you want a slipper? Did you want a slipper? Pearl wants one too. Hold on. Let me take the tag off. You take the tag off. Do you want one too, puppy? Okay, Maisie took her slipper and Pearl is taking her koala bear. Maisie's already outside, got her slipper in the snow. What do you think, puppy? Yeah? You think that you should go back to your bed? So anyway, well, those were 2 big hits. Little do they know. Oh, Clucky Jerky Bar, chicken recipe. Oh, good. Our dogs do like chicken. Slice, slice, baby. This is a pizza. Piece of pizza. Oh my gosh, these guys are gonna be so spoiled. Oh, what the heck is this? This is a Bag and Harry's. Oh, it's ice cream with little balls of ice cream. Holy cow. So, does this come off? I have no idea. I have no idea. This must come out early. Oh, but they seem to be attached. I wonder if they're they're permanently attached. Okay. Well, maybe not. This one is not. So maybe they're not. We'll find out. Anyway, they're cute and adorable. Moo Links beef recipe. Okay, well, they are big beef fans. Chicken sticks. Oh my gosh. Treat time tonight. Beef crunchies. Well, we like crunchies at our house. Oh, she's back in. Does she have her slipper? Yep. Oh, go. She brought it back. I thought it was going to be outside for a while. Cookie soft bakes chicken recipe. Oh my goodness. This is so adorable. So this is a surprise party. Bark Box surprise party. And this is a Bark Box gift package. Isn't this? Slobber party. This is so funny. Oh yeah, see the ice creams do come out. Like no surprise there. How funny. How funny. So they got the slipper and the pizza and the ice cream. So they got four of these things. So we've got 2 toys here that we'll save those. Oh my gosh. And then a little thing about how. Thank you, Rebecca and Lila and Layden. Oh my gosh. We are going to be enjoying this for a very long time. Pearl just came in, or Maisie just came in and put snow all over. There we go. One has a slipper and one has a baby. Very big hit. Very big hit. Thank you so much, Rebecca. That was so sweet. Hopefully I got a picture that of Layla and Layden and put it in there at the 30 seconds or more that I had the phone face down while I was trying to take tags off things. Anyway, thank you so much, Rebecca. The girls love them, and they traded them all night because, of course, the toy the other one has is always better than the toy you have. It was hilarious. But they had a wonderful time. I haven't tried any treats yet, so we shall see. Dennis is like, do dogs like pumpkin? They'll love this, I'm sure. So anyway, that was such fun. Thank you so much. So I did not do too much, productive work around the house or anything like that. I was feeling pretty good. I did start my heel, as predicted. I heard from Carol. And I had started my heel in the eggplant color, like the pattern says, and I had said to her, hey, you didn't change color. And she's, oh, I liked it with my yarn, so I didn't. You don't have to either. And I wasn't enjoying thinking about knitting in the eggplant. I can knit it no problem just to knit, but... And I love this yarn so much that I thought I would like it better in the main yarn, so I went back to the main yarn. So this is as far as I got on my slip stitch heel. So I have a ways to go. I also did some work on my Picket Twine Infinity Mobius cowl too. And I read a half a book. Oh, I read a half a book. So I was reading a book. I'm reading the third book of the Inheritance trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. I had talked to you about that a couple weeks ago. I was reading the first two books. And it was starting to get late-ish, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to finish this book. And at the end of the chapter, I closed the book, and I picked up my knitting, and I knit. I thought, I'll just sit here and knit in front of the fire. No music or book or anything, because Dennis was sitting here. And I knit on my cowl. I knit 3 rows, which is a lot for that, because it's like 600 stitches. I knit 3 rows. There are 30 rows in that cowl. And I knit 16, 17, and 18. So I'm more than halfway finished. Although I think it has a I-cord bind off. Pretty sure, but I'll see. And if it does, I'll do the I-cord bind off, although that sounds like a slog. Because the tension on the edges of cowls like that is really important. The first cowl I ever made, I made out of a very silky yarn. And the silky yarn, of course, is really drapey, which is fine for a cowl. It's a thin cowl. I'll show it to you sometime. It's a thin cowl, thin and long. It goes around twice. And both the cast on and the bind off neither of them are stretchy. And so basically what you have is sort of a stiff edge and a flowy in between, and it just doesn't really work very well. It's never looked very good. It's always just looked messy. And so anyway, I think having the I-cord bind off is probably a good idea. So I'm pretty sure that's what it says, and I will do that. Yeah. Oh, this is growing on me with no cream. I was going to sneak some cream in there, but I think I'm liking it. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So that's what I did yesterday. I read, played with my dogs, took them for a walk. We were able to take them for a walk, and that was nice. And so the snow situation here is we have about 4 inches. It is snowing now. You couldn't see it very well. It's just very light. And it's supposed to go in and out of being light and being heavy all day, and a couple hours with no snow till about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's the latest that I've heard. And then it's going to stop. And tomorrow is supposed to be very, very cold, but partly sunny. So if we can get the snow cleared off the driveway early enough, then the sun can help burn it off. But after tomorrow, super cold day, it gets warmer and warmer and warmer. So like Thursday, it's 57 or something. And then it goes back down to being cold. So next week is the week of the mud. We are going to be so muddy next week. I don't even know
Can't even think about it. Because everything's going to melt. We'll have 6 inches of snow probably by the end of the day. And that will all be, you know, ugh. It's okay. That's fine. It's a decision we made when we got dogs. Well, when we got a dog door. Got a dog door. We traded clean rugs for not having to get up every 5 minutes to let the dogs in and out. It's because we're lazy. Anyway. So that was that. So that was yesterday. Today I'm probably going to shovel at the end of the day. Try to get some of the shoveling done before it gets too bitter cold tomorrow. Dennis has been working on dinner for 3 days. 2 days. We are having Thomas Keller roasted chicken for dinner. Thomas Keller is the famous chef, owner of the French Laundry in Napa Valley. And he has a cookbook. And his restaurant in the Venetian was one of our favorites. That when we were having our poker trips to Vegas, we would always eat at Bouchon, which is the Thomas Keller restaurant. Anyway, so Dennis is making Thomas Keller roasted chickens, which entails brining the chicken for 12 hours and then having the chicken sit open, uncovered in the refrigerator for 2 days before you cook it. So we have a chicken hanging out in the fridge, and tonight's the night. So we were having roasted chicken for dinner. I know. Roasted chicken sounds boring, right? It's delicious. And I don't even, prefer I don't hate chicken, but I never order chicken in a restaurant. I don't think I've ever ordered chicken in a restaurant, ever once in my life. I don't prefer chicken, ever, except tonight. So that's that. And so we're just hanging out. Dennis built me a beautiful fire last night so I could just sit and relax and read and knit. And it was very, very nice. So there you go. And I'm expecting to do very much kind of the same today, although I don't know if we'll have a fire. Our house is so dry that I wake up with sore sinuses in the morning, and he's going to order some humidifiers so that we can get some moisture in the house. But the fireplace dries out the house. Dries out the air, so we may not. We were trying to fashion some kind of evaporation system on top of we have a little ledge, or only about 4 inches, that we could put something on. We put some things on last night. It didn't work. We need to find a little shallow metal pan that just fits on there and just put water and let the water evaporate. But I don't know where you find a pan like that. It would be something like if you had a metal tray, maybe, that you put pots on in so that when you water them, so it would hold water. But it would have to be metal. Because he got this fancy thermometer gun, the kind that they're like taking your temperature with your forehead every time you go in the doctor or someplace. Well, he got one of those for his food, for his kitchen. So he's been going around taking everything's temperature. So he was able to take the temperature of the water in the jars and things that we put on there, and it was not working. So we need a new plan. He's been taking everything's temperature. It's like a kid in a candy store. So anyway, he's cute. Hey, he needs to know the temperature of his chocolate when he's working on his chocolate and other things, and it's like, you know what? Go for it. He's having fun with it, why not? And I'm eating it, why not? All right. I have no idea how long this video is going to end up being, so I'll say goodbye. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your company. Thank you, Rebecca from the girls. Thank you, Celeste, for the coffee. And I will see you tomorrow. Please, please take good care of yourselves. Stay safe and stay sane.